All right, just making sure that my stream is okay. Go to my channel. This is gonna be a short. I'm doing it live, but it's going to be a short live. I have to change the picture so you see like the top of my head. All right, so I'm going to start because yes, you know that the energy has been extremely intense. I'm sorry about you not really being able to see me, so excuse my cameras. All right. So this is the message. Remember I told you the last time how I do like messages for myself. I give myself like little readings. I got the essence and energy of Shin. And it says the cosmic fire alters, repairs the course of life. And you should cooperate. You should cooperate. Be willing to accept the changes it desires or delivers. Sorry, delivers. The changes it delivers. There may be a shift in your consciousness, frequent changes in occupation, residence, and in life partners. You may be feeling impatient and ragged because of your hidden desires are not being fully fulfilled instantly. It is up to you to choose between impulsive behavior that will lead to additional frustrations and even self-destruction and painful downfall, or transforming these intense energies to positive directions and creative channel. Relief will be felt in the completion of the year cycle. This message, my friends, Spirit gave it to me on yesterday, the day before. I don't know when day. I was on the 17th. Anywho. So if you saw the title, I put full moon in Pisces, so I'm going to talk about that. I'm trying to keep it 30 minutes so you all could, Hey Diane, how are you? I haven't seen you in a little bit. So, sorry, wanted to make sure. So this energy is intense. One thing that I've learned in my many, many years of manifesting is usually when things get really bad, it's because something really great is coming. Something amazing is about to manifest in our lives. Now, Etsy changed their, algorithm. I don't know what they did. You're talking about technology stuff. I have no idea. I'm just hey Naomi. I'm just the creator, right? The creative aspect of it. I do have a webpage. I will link my webpage. So my webpage is going to be my new home. I will still have Etsy until it, comes to its chapter closing. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it just keeps going. But I do have my webpage, and the prices on my webpage will be less than the prices, of course, of Etsy because it's me. I don't have to pay fees. I don't have to pay nothing. It's my webpage. So, due to Etsy changing whatever they changed, a lot of us have lost. I feel like we are not on Google search anymore, so we've lost a ton of income and stuff like that. So this morning, because I've been so tired. I don't know about you guys, but I'm super tired. Look at me. Like, can you see it? No makeup, no nothing. I'm like a mess. I woke up and then I'm looking, because usually the reason why I know it's not so much as the sales, even though the sales have completely turned off, it's the likes. Like, even if you don't get sales, you still have people that come and they like something. Like, imagine I go to Etsy myself because I'm an Etsy supporter, because I support us. We support each other. I feel like Etsy is a community of people like me, creative people that all come together. They all support each other. I have people that start their own tarot businesses, and I'm the first one that goes and buys a reading from them to get them those reviews, and of course to support, because that's what I'm always sharing with you guys. We have to support each other. So what do? You like, so as an Etsy shop owner, we get the little notification, hey, so-and-so liked your stuff. I've got none of that. It started right after September 11th. I feel like that's when they actually fully launched whatever they launched. And I've been on the forums. A lot of people will be like, well, it's sales are slow. It's not the sales. It's everything. So then I've been following someone else, and they said that that what Etsy does is if you're not doing how they want you to do this new program that they launched, they slow your shop down. So I guess I'm not doing how they want me to do whatever I'm doing, and I have literally zero sales. I had already worked on my webpage. Thank God. So this morning when I woke up to no messages, no sales, no nothing, I freaked out. I went into panic mode, and I remembered this message from Spirit. And especially the part, like Spirit told me, especially like they reminded me, it is up to you to choose impulse behavior that will lead to additional frustrations. Because yesterday I had to give back two refunds of over, one was 80 something dollars, the other one was like $50, so that's over $100 that I have to give back because those were international orders. And since they changed everything, I have not been able to download the shipping labels, so I had to give that money back because my orders were behind schedule, and Etsy was sabotaging me for that. So they created this mess, and that doesn't work. And then, you know, like, I feel like they're not caring about us. You know what I'm saying? Like, Etsy was built on a community of people, of house moms. Like, generally the people that sell on Etsy are moms, handcraft, you know, crafters, grandmothers. And now, yes, there's a lot of like young girls, which is wonderful because you're thinking like people that maybe didn't have high schools or, you know, have certain dreams to be creative artists. And this is, you know, they're kind of like dream manifest. And like, I feel like, yeah, I get the whole customer thing. Why don't I sell on eBay? Because eBay cares nothing about the sellers. eBay stopped caring about the sellers way back when. Why do I barely use PayPal? Because PayPal doesn't care about the sellers. I understand scammers, but you're talking about 2% over the huge ratio. So that was my, you know, my stress. My, oh my God, what am I going to do? Because this is how I pay my bills. You understand? So all of you are going, we as a collective, and that's what I want to share. Of course, I'm going to tap into the Etsy because that's what I'm going through. And so if you don't see a lot on Etsy, my webpage is here. My email is silvermiss1305 at Yahoo. I look at my email every single day. You can message me through my email because I feel like I see, this is what I'm seeing spiritually, that eventually we're going to go to a space where the creators that have been on Etsy are going to be like, you don't care about us, then we're going somewhere else. Because that's the way it is, you know? So I had two more spells that I had to work on today. My work is spiritual, so I have to be at a good level and a good place in order to do my spiritual work, right? And if we are not collectively, spiritually in a good headspace when we do our spells, the manifestations are not the best, right? So I had to meditate. I was telling Stephanie, hey Stephanie, that when she's like messaging me about her personal situation, what she went through, I was like, my gosh. And I was like, I'm just going to refund because I had 2 more to do. I have a new month of my own call that I have to set up because the full moon in Pisces is really, really important. And I wanted to talk about that. So I went to Pamela Georgel's The Lucky Mermaid. I absolutely love her. I've been following her for years. She's like, her and Sasha Banasai are my favorite YouTube astrologers because they give you everything. I like, what's her name? The one with the red hair. But she's very positive. I know that sounds horrible. But I want to know everything. I want to know the good, the great, but I also want to know the bad and the ugly. I don't want sugarcoating. So when I connect with Spirit, and the same thing with my messages to you guys, the cosmic fire alters and repairs the course of life. We are in a major shift. I talked about this in the predictions. I talked about this in the video before. And I told you right now we're in the eye. We're coming out of the eye. The storm is only going to get worse, my friends. Okay? We're going to be the reason this is going on is so we, exactly, so we could balance ourselves. So we are being pushed against what no longer serves us, you know, what no longer works in our lives, pushing us because as humans, we don't take certain actions. So I feel like a little crab. Right? Let me get back some. Hi, do you see me? Okay, so Spirit is pushing us to make the changes that we need to make. One of the things I said yesterday, because I'm writing some books, is like, okay, so I'm going to focus, and I share this with you guys to do your work. I'm going to do one chapter a day, and I'm just going to focus on that chapter, because sometimes when we see the big project, we get overwhelmed. This comes to its closing at the end of the year. But, and this is the big but, Pisces full moon energy, which is happening tomorrow night, Monday and Tuesday. Sunday night, Monday, Tuesday. I'm doing my Pisces full moon work on Monday night. So those of you that got the Pisces or the releases, Monday I am doing those for you because that is going to be kind of its pivotal moment. Tuesday, set your intentions. For those of you that are on my Patreon, I already did the cutesy little printables. I made them very autumn. I put like weekly planners if you want to make extra copies of them. I make them small because I add them to my journal. And I made this one, I put dreams, and then I left all the other ones blank so you could add all your desires, all your intentions, your goals, what you want to see. I did a lot of little notes. These are 5x7, and then of course I put the regular legal letter for those of you that have binders, because I know a lot of you have pretty binders that you add all your scripting and your intentions and everything. So the major shift was, like I shared with you, was that for me to do like major spell work, major energy work through the moons, not so much little love spells, okay? Larger love spells, you know, doing it at a larger scale. And of course, this, spending time with you, talking about the collective, our shifts. Now, if we act impulsively, which you didn't, goddess, you didn't. I almost did, but I held back. I did message Etsy though. I did share with them how I felt. I'm very outspoken, sometimes too much. But I was going to refund. I had, like I said, I had a few spells I had to do, and I was just going to refund everybody and be like, you know what, I'm not going to deal with this. And Spirit's like, remember, this is only going to put you worse, because then that means less cash flow, less bills, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, do not act, like they said, no impulse actions, no impulse actions. And then this beautiful soul messaged me. It's like, hey Daisy, I want you to do full moon energy work for me. And then I was like, okay, Spirit's taking care of me. Which we know Spirit takes care of us. It's just that what do? We freak out. We freak out because this is chaotic. So, did I bring my cards? I wanted to see if I brought, here's one. Here's one that was just here. It says, do not rely on what others say, but rather check it yourself through your personal perspective. Great prediction. And I will do my predictions for 2022. That is on my to-do list. Great prediction is, the Spirit woke me up the other day to tell me that the pandemic was coming to its close, which I've been freaking out about because personally, I'm afraid of that vaccine. It's just me. I've researched. I go back and forth, yes, no. So, personally, that's me. You guys do your own thing. Do not rely on what others say, but rather check it yourself thoroughly through your personal perspective. What you're going through is personally for you. Set your goals and your intentions on Wednesday. Why Wednesday? They told me why Wednesday. There's something on Wednesday. The equinox. I'm everywhere. The autumn equinox is on Wednesday. So either Tuesday night, which is probably when I will do it, or Wednesday day, whenever you can, because you guys are busy. Set your intentions for 2022. This is our new year. Our spiritual, cosmic, collective individuals, our spiritual year is the autumn equinox. This is when we start, because in autumn we harvest everything that we sowed, everything that we worked upon during the summer months and the late winter months. We're always sowing, always putting. So autumn is reaping. It's reaping, reaping, reaping. I know, isn't it crazy? Yes. That's what they told me. And the reason for that, if you think about it, it makes sense, because on the 27th, we go into what? Mercury retrograde. Not only Mercury retrograde, but there's 5 or 6 other planets that are on retrograde, and that we are feeling it. Our world is feeling it. This has to happen because it's worldwide. It's pushing. I feel like it's pushing all of 2019 and 2020 out, pushing it out, which we want that, because from what Spirit said to me, and I remember Sylvia Brown, what Spirit said to me was this pandemic comes to its close. So either, because I also felt that they were going to find like a pill that was going to relieve this situation. So it's either that they find this very simple thing to help us through this horrific, situation that so many have passed. I don't know about you guys, but I've lost people around me, not just like friends and people I talk to. No, I'm talking about family members. So I know many of you have. So this comes to its closing, this pandemic. The world is still cleansing. Mother Nature is still very, very active, and she will continue to be active until 2024. The world is shifting and changing. So it doesn't mean that the lives are, people are going to stop passing. That's not what this is saying. This is just stating that at least we won't have that fear. Like I have that fear of going anywhere. I don't know about you guys. I feel like Jodie Foster from Nim's Island. Okay? If I had the money to get an island, I would get an island. I would move there. Amazon could drop the packages in the water. I will wait for the helicopter to leave, and I will roll my happy little butt over there, pick up my packages, and go back to my island. Okay? That's me. And this is for real. So take a skillful look. Yes, you could definitely come and bring your babies. They will be super healthy and happy there. It says, take a skillful look at the outside appearance of all the things as well as their internal. So they want us to look at like everything, stand outside of your life and look within, because this is the reason why readings are so amazing, because we get to see the perspective through somebody else's eyes, Be alert and inquisitive. Help others. That's what we're doing. When I find out something, the first thing I think about is you guys. It's like, no. What did I tell Stephanie? I was like, she's messaging me. I was like, you don't understand. I'm going live. I'm here. Be alert and inquisitive. Help others by being a guide that serves as eyes to them. Meaning, I'm sharing this with you guys because there's a reason I have the gift that I have, and it's not for me just to, eat it and not share. Exactly. We do. And I feel like that's where we're being pushed. We are being pushed to that. We were not meant to live separate. We're meant to live as a community. The reason why, and you probably think I'm super corny, the reason why I absolutely love Magnolia is because I look at them and I know they're like super rich. A lot of people are like, oh, but they have so much money. Like there's so much criticism over them. But when I see them, I see these two really humble people that took their community that was falling apart because it had so much negativity around, and they shifted it with their faith, with their determination, and they share so much. Like they, one of the episodes that I was watching, Chip literally got teary-eyed because he's like, what makes me sleep like a baby is to know that all of these people working here are able to take this prosperity home to their families, And I feel like our world has gone so unbalanced that people are literally me, 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 me. Look at what I have, what I have, what I have. And then everybody's like, well, I want that too, I want that too. So it's like a big chaos. There's no humbleness. There's no simplicity. There's no togetherness. And our happiest times is when what? When we're with family, when we're sharing with our children, or our siblings, or our parents, or grandparents. And having so much loss, we have realized, oh my God, life is actually really short. Like, so it says, see your partners as he or she really are and help them to transcend together spiritually. I feel like this is beyond just romance. Your friends, your family, share them. Anytime I have a certain dream or whatever, I call. Unless it's like an estranged family member that we fall apart, because that happens too. So let's see. Anything else you want to share with us, beautiful spirits? They just threw cards at me. I don't make this stuff up. This, I've always noticed, this is something that's written in the great books. We go through these horrific energies and we feel like everything's falling apart. And I'm going to tell you, I'm the first one. I had like a meltdown last week, and I was just like, oh my God, I'm going to lose my shit. And like I said, and I posted it on my Instagram, sometimes all I need is to just get in bed, have a good cry, and, wait for tomorrow, because, I have those moments. And I know Spirit is pushing me, because I've been for a while now, because I've been telling you for a while now that I'm being pushed into my next chapter, which I feel like it's through my teachings, through my books, and then working together, teaching you guys. Because why I love my moon boxes is because we create these special rituals that are so easy for you all to do, and you guys are noticing them. Like Lady D, when we first started, she was, wow, going through it. And I see her now, I think about her all the time, and I'm just like, especially if she'll send pictures of her altar, and I look at that and I'm just like, I'm so proud, because I'm just like, she doesn't need me anymore. And that's my goal. That's my purpose. For you guys to get to a certain place that you don't need people like me. You listen to us, you gather the ideas, the intentions. I'm the first one that I go to other astrologers to find out what's going on with astrology, because I'm not an astrologer. And then Spirit will tell me, okay, example. For our next moon box, we're doing an amazing prosperity ritual, which I think is for October. October is a great month for manifesting. So Mercury Retrograde is about letting go, releasing. All of you that want to let go and release, this is the energy. Write those letters, And that's another thing that you guys are noticing now, is when I do manifestations for you and rituals for you, I ask you to send me letters, because I'm taking your energy, your desire, your intention, and I'm giving it to Spirit. So yeah, I'm the medium, I'm the caster, but this is what you desire. So it's like so powerful. And not a lot of people do that, And I noticed that with my own work. How do I do my own work? Writing. And I like to go back and, right now I'm working on all of these little printables that I shared with you all. I'm going to align them, and I'll do a video for you on Patreons. For those who are my Patreons, remember my Patreons start at $2.22 a month. $2.22 a month. You get all the printables. I upload the rituals. I upload the moon energies. And then, of course, there's the boxes and the prosperity. Those are all separate. But just by supporting and being a Patreon, you get all of these printables absolutely for free. Some I have on my Etsy shop that I sell, I just upload and you guys get them. You could literally, once you pay, you could stream all the way down and gather all that information. I have the freezings. That's another great thing. The energy of this full moon is a great time for you to do those freezings. It's amazing. So let's ask. We did good. It's barely been 30 minutes and we shared a lot. I love that. We need a village. And that's how it, if the truth of the fact was, when my kids were growing up, I had my great aunts who used to help me so much. My husband's mother, even though that I swear to you, she was allergic to kids, she absolutely loved my boys. She lived on the beach and she would love them over, and it was such help, you know. And I see like today, you don't see that. You don't see that. I feel like we got into such a state of working and providing that we cannot, you know, be at home. All right. Air and fire. All right, so I like the energy of wishes, which I feel like that's exactly what Spirit is talking about when they're sharing about, you know, making those wishes and those intentions. So let's see exactly what Spirit shares with us in a little booklet. I love these cards because the book is very pretty and it shares a lot of insights. This is beautiful. It says, I need to stop, wait, and look around me before proceeding further. And this is like repetition of what I already shared with you. My sense of uncertainty is my inner wisdom telling me to bring illumination to my situation. So it's also a great time to get a reading. I'm a little behind. So I'm doing readings today for like the readings of last week. So if you get a reading from me, it's not going to be until next week. It says, my sense of uncertainty is my inner wisdom telling me to bring illumination to my situation, to allow insights to rise and guide me before I take the next step. So this is a time for you to kind of look. Okay, where am I at? What changes do I need to make? And it's a great time to ask Spirit, like, what changes do you need to make? It says, questioning is good. I will look carefully to see the different path, what they may be, and if they are the right path for me at this point in my life. Very, very beautiful. The other one tells you, time to take a break. Consider your options and think about things. So everything is about you kind of like meditating, kind of going within, gathering all your thoughts, writing them down, releasing them. I would, you know, release everything. You know, write all the things that you're grateful for that occurred in, you know, the past 2 years, because they keep showing me that this is from 2019, 2020, 2021. Like, you're releasing 3 years, okay? Because this has a cycle of these past 3 years that is coming to its close. And I feel like Mabon, it's new start. That's the restart button. And even though that we are in Mercury Retrograde right after Mabon, that is because, why? Because humans take their time. So we are going to be purging, releasing, shifting, and it's going to be chaotic. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This is going to be the hardest things. And what happens in this time? What happens? What happened to you, Stephanie? You feel, exactly, you feel alone and isolated. And then you have the fearful people sabotaging and sending you negativity. So this is a time to contact Archangel Michael to protect you, to shield you, which, by the way, I already sent your box out today. Contact Archangel Michael. And Archangel Michael, we invoke your essence and your energy as we sit here today for full protection, for safety, for healing, so that we could release all of these toxins, and so you could keep us away from all of this fear-based energy. Completely keep us far, far away from that energy. Keeping us in a state of balance so that we could see what lies ahead, so that we could be in a more positive state, in a more serene state, in a very calming state, so we could gather our thoughts, our ideas, our intentions, and set our new desires towards what is our next through our purpose and our path. Thank you for all of this beautiful knowledge that you send us through all of these doorways, through all of these frequencies, in a very positive manner. Thank you, beautiful Archangel Michael. We welcome you into our lives. And we ask that you stay with us through this course as we go through all of this uncertainty. Thank you. So Archangel Michael is with you. Call upon him every day. Call upon him every day. Ask him, talk to him. Because like I'm saying, what they're sharing here, this is not going to be easy. Usually, you know, I feel like the energies. So, amen, and so it is, yes. Usually I get headaches. That's my kind of like, what is it, clear, I forgot what it says. Sentience? Sentience, I think is clear. Sentience when we feel. So I'll get this really like a draining headache. Like I need to like lay down because I can't. My eyes, like you could tell that something is up. And that's what it is. It's a surrounding. It's, you know, and I keep saying it's a cosmic collective. It's all of us going through so much and feeling this, you know, and then seeing, okay, like Spirit told me, you could be, you know, impulsive and close your Etsy shop. I'd be like, I'm not going to deal with that no more. Or you can think about it, continue, open up the new branch, start your new chapters, you know, slowly, gradually, so you don't overwhelm yourself, so you're not freaking out. Because I tend to be a bit impulsive at times. It's crazy, but it's, you know, I feel like it's our human way, you know. And my thing is that I get hurt because I'm just like, why would you sabotage us? Why would you sit up there? Because I see this Etsy CEO who probably sits on a stack of money, not thinking about the little people. And that's what's going on today. These people up here don't care about the people around them. You know, and it's like, why? Why would you not think before, you know, like you just did this? Because they really didn't give us time to prepare. It was like all of a sudden I'm trying to mark my orders as complete and it's not letting me. I had to go back to my listings and rearrange everything, and then you didn't, you know, my rent went up $500. $500. I told them 3 months ago, hey, my lease is coming to its end. You know, I want to see like how much it's going to go up so I could prepare. My lease closes in October. I just got the letter this past week. $559 to be exact. And wait, it gets better. If I want to cancel it, I need to do it within 60 days. But you gave it to me in 30 days. Not even. When is October? You don't care. It's like, you know, I see these individuals up there making these harsh decisions, thinking about themselves and not thinking about the waves, the effects, you know. And then I also see it through Spirit. What is Spirit doing to me? Pushing me to move. I'm meant to open my webpage. I'm meant to focus on YouTube with you guys more, sitting here, having these conversations. I think we're going to do a weekly coffee. How about that? What do you guys think? We should do like a weekly, pick a day of the week around a certain time frame, you know, maybe more towards the evening. That way you guys are all in your zone, and make some coffee together and just share our spiritual, you know, just kind of do that. Right? Okay, let's do that. Listen, I love Tuesdays. Let's see if we'll do like Tuesdays and Wednesdays. You know, hopefully all the kids are in bed. Everybody's kind of, you know, we'll sit here, see what's going on, and kind of like, you know, I'm seeing you, so you'll be able to track, you know, ask questions. We'll talk to Spirit. I think that'll be good. See what angels come up, because that's, you know, when I'm doing this, Archangel Michael came through. This is the cool thing about this. You know, we don't know what angels will come through. So I'm going to write that down. We'll do that. All right, you guys, thank you for being here. you know, absorb all of that positive. Sending you guys all healing, lots and lots and lots of healing for you to restore and balance and not allow any of this sabotaging negative energy to hinder your progress, because you are created in divine's image and are at one with the allness, the oneness, and the onlyness. And Archangel Michael is right there, my friends. Right there with you. You're never alone. You are always in the village. We are a community of the collectiveness, and we are cosmic beings of light. Thank you all. Love you. I will see you soon.